Welcome to Science School. My revered parents, students of Science School Science Stream, to a beautiful sunny second Saturday morning. At the outset, I think we should give a big hand to our ambassadors, Bisali Ray of Science, Adhyasakar of Science, Sanchita Patnaik of Commerce, and Ritu Kumari of Commerce for a wonderful dance. They really set the tone of today's function and showing us the guide by invoking the blessings of the Almighty, including the blessings of Sri Sai, on whose name this institution is carrying on its activities. Let me tell you the importance of this function. Earlier you used to have this function only with the students. Then we thought the value of the function will really have its flavor if parents are with the students, because the first pride that the child will have when receiving this scholar award in presence of their parents and their relatives and their mentors, because you are their first mentors. And the self-esteem that these children will have when they come in front of you and receive this honor will have a long lasting impact in every phase of their life. So that's like a pat always that we give to our children when they do good things. It's not only the teachers and the school to recognize this great effort of our children, but also by the parents. I am extremely happy with the response of our parents to have come in a very large number. My personal thanks to each one of you for being always with us in partnering to make this school one of the finest schools. Our principal, Harish Sanduja, has already showed to you the CBSE result that we had, the all-time record. The school average of 87% is few schools in the country have 87% whole school record with the school average. And most interesting that almost the lowest percentage of the school a student is 70%. So we always talk of the highest percentage, which is 98%. But we also are proud that the lowest that our school had was 70%, which is extremely good effort by our children. Please give a big hand to our children's efforts. I am equally happy to share with you that we are the only school to be a member of UNESCO Worldwide School Network, which makes us a chain of UNESCO schools to share the best practices across the globe. We are also an outstanding school as far as the British Council International School Award is concerned, and we are Microsoft Innovative School. This is all possible because of our dear parents partnering with us in all our activities. This culminated definitely for the 6th Best School Award, because this is factored on 14 parameters, and these 14 parameters not only judges the school on the basis of the result, the academic score that the school has in the CBSE board as well as the career, but also in various other activities that we do for a holistic development. And mind you, my personal endeavor has been, and our team's, Sai International School team endeavor has been, to do always continuous research and to try to find out the best ways and means of reaching out to our students to make every skill they have come out into the forefront. That has been our endeavor in our 360-degree education that we are trying to have, which is we call as holistic education. And this has always, as we all know, that necessity is the mother of invention. Like that, when we always think of doing something for our children, that has brought into these innovative practices. along with the CBSE that we profess in a very, very structured manner. We also have the career programs that you are all aware, and many of these students, my dear seniors, are going through is the IIT, the engineering program through ACAS, or the medicine program through ACAS, or the law program, that's the CLAD program through Career Launcher, or the CPT program through the winner classes. Apart from that, I will like to take few minutes, because we are all waiting to see our scholars come onto the stage, of some of the few initiatives which make this school, as we always say, two things, that either we try to be the best or we'll be different from the rest. And that's what we profess to all our students, all our teachers. And we know we can only build a better India through education. So with these two things in mind, we always try to do something different. Let me share a few thoughts which we have been implementing through our research, and I am sure our students have gone through it, but it's for our parents to know what type of research we are doing and what type of innovative practices we are following in our school to make it to the top. Sai Samiksha is, we have been working on this software for the last 2 years, and we have almost done it to almost 90% perfection. Another testing of another 3-4 months will happen, and from the next academic year, say from 1st of March, Sai Samiksha, the assessment program, will be online, where you can track every child right from your home, through your mobile phone or through the computer, with one apps that we have already in the process of developing, which will give you an insight of every child academic trait. How the child has done from the day the child has joined our school in every subject, in every exam, whether it is a unit exam or whether it is a Tuesday test exam, how the child has been doing in the particular career program the child has taken, what is the attendance, and what is the projected score if this is the way the child will progress. So it will give a projectile of the child's performance if this much of effort is put right now. So we need to augment that process of the effort or the hard work so that the child goes to a higher projectile. So this meticulous planning can be done by the school, by the child, as well by the parents, by going into this application, and that will be operational from 1st of March, and that will be Sai Samiksha. It will be an innovation by itself. Sai Bhavishya is another career counseling program which will start from this month, where we will run through a psychometric test for each child and postulate what is, on the basis of the psychometric test, the probable futuristic career of the child, and give you not only the trend where the child has interest, but options, what course the child can take, at least 5 courses the child will take on the basis of the psychometric test, and for this particular course, which are the institutions in India and abroad. So we have gone into that amount of meticulous research, and we will give you that particular option. Again, through that apps, we'll try to include that apps in the coming years, but now it will be offline, and it will be for all the students. So my request to all the students as well all parents to take advantage of Sai Samiksha, which will be a very nominal cost. We are trying to do it within 1,000, 1,500, where others charge about 5,000. But it will be an innovation to know yourself, what are your traits and where your future lies, and where your interest lies, and it will be with a one-to-one, face-to-face interaction with the child. So that will be Sai Bhavishya, which I wanted to talk to all our parents. The Sai Global Immersion Program is a program where we take our children to universities in UK, universities in USA, and universities in Singapore. This month we are taking 30 children to NUS and NTU, which is ranked world's 12th best and 13th best, and show our children what actually is the education standard worldwide? Where is the standard of education, global standard of education, and where are we? So that it gives us an input of equating ourselves. If we are tomorrow going to be a global citizen, what is the requirement and where we should aim and what should be our global vision? And that will all come through the global immersion program. This will be particularly now these three countries. It will be to UK, US, and Singapore. So children, you can take advantage of the Sai global immersion program. The Sai Netrutya, every child of science school we feel is a leader by himself or herself. We do not consider any child of science school to be a follower. These children you'll see 10 years ahead are each going to be a leader. And we want to inculcate in them that spirit of leadership. So Sai Netrutya is a compulsory leadership program which will be a 2-day, 1-night compulsory program. We are constructing the camp. It's almost near completion. It will be near Sri Sri Ravi Shankar University, where at any point of time 100 children will go, boys separate, girls separate, and we are bringing in counselors as well as trainers from outside who will be with our children and put the skills of leadership into each child.